Cybersecurity pulls people in with a very specific promise: high salaries, high demand, and the heavily advertised claim that you don't actually need a college degree to get your foot in the door. There are 4.8 million open security jobs globally, but a constricted entry level pipeline. Beginners are stuck. Hiring managers want practical skills. They view unproven beginners as massive financial liabilities who might accidentally take down critical servers or delete production data. This leaves you with a serious problem. How do you mathematically prove you have practical, low risk skills to a skeptical hiring manager when you don't have formal experience and you don't have thousands of dollars for a boot camp? A university degree is ultimately just a proxy for trust. If you decide to bypass the degree, you have to manufacture that trust yourself using undeniable evidence. The first thing you have to do is stop watching ethical hacking tutorials. Beginners flock to red team offensive videos because breaking into systems looks exciting. Almost all entry level cybersecurity jobs are blue team defensive roles. You will be hired to monitor logs, investigate suspicious alerts, and protect networks. You will not be hired to hack. Focusing your early education on offensive tools makes you virtually unemployable to an enterprise team. Learning how to defend makes you an immediate asset. Your first 1 to 3 months must be spent entirely on basic IT networking and the Linux command line. This is the exact phase where most beginners quit. It is invisible, unglamorous work, and it yields zero exciting hacking achievements to post online. This model illustrates how two computers actually talk to each other across a network. You cannot secure a corporate environment or even understand how a cyber attack functions if you don't understand how data moves through these invisible layers. Skipping these boring fundamentals guarantees you will hit a wall in your first technical interview the moment someone asks you to explain a DNS request. Once you understand networking, you hit the certification phase. The CompTIA Security Plus is the standard baseline investment for entering the field. Its primary value is highly pragmatic. Earning this certificate gives you the exact keywords required to bypass automated HR screening software, so a human actually sees your resume. But you have to recognize its limitation. Passing a multiple choice test proves you can memorize theory. It does not prove you can configure a firewall or analyze a live threat on a network. Baseline certifications are a necessary expense to get your resume seen, but they will not get you hired on their own. To actually get hired without a degree, you need a personal home lab environment. This map shows a home lab. Using free software, you simulate a corporate network within a laptop. The critical step is deploying a SIM. Notice how it pulls log data from every machine, allowing you to monitor the network from one dashboard. Building this is not easy. It requires intense, self-directed troubleshooting. You will break configurations. You will spend hours reading forums, and you must meticulously document every error and fix you encounter. That hardship is exactly why it is valuable. Figuring out why a log source stopped reporting to your server mimics the exact daily reality of a working security analyst. A documented home lab provides undeniable physical proof of technical competence. It shows hiring managers you can do the job before they ever pay you a salary. You then take the data generated in your lab and extract it into a public portfolio, like a GitHub repository, consisting entirely of defensive projects. High-return projects include creating a phishing triage toolkit, writing custom SIM detection dashboards, and publishing vulnerability scanning reports. These specific projects work because they align perfectly with the mundane, routine deliverables that enterprise security teams desperately need help clearing out every single day. By explicitly trading the cool factor of offensive security for boring defensive documentation, you directly spike your callback rate for entry-level positions. The starting line is different for everyone. Novices start with basic networking and Linux on platforms like Coursera. IT transitioners build a home lab and study for Security Plus. Zero budget, use free open source software and rely on public documentation. Regardless of your starting point, success requires following a structured, sequential path rather than jumping blindly to advanced tactics. Breaking into cybersecurity without a degree is entirely possible, but it requires you to trade academic prestige for rigorous, self directed evidence. You have to permanently abandon the illusion of being a hacker and willingly embrace the unglamorous work of monitoring, defending, and documenting. Stop trying to learn how to hack and start learning how to defend. That is the only metric that actually gets you hired.